Did you know that relapse rates for addiction and mental health conditions can be as high as 85%? This means that the majority of individuals on the path to recovery might experience a setback. This statistic, while concerning, highlights the crucial need to understand triggers and relapse. It's not about blame, it's about empowerment. Triggers are like hidden landmines on the road to recovery. They are those seemingly small things, a smell, a place, a feeling, that can set off a powerful urge to return to old, unhealthy behaviors. They hijack our best intentions. Understanding these triggers is not about living in fear, it's about reclaiming our power. Triggers aren't always obvious. They often hide in plain sight, disguised as everyday experiences. A stressful day at work, a fight with a loved one, even a seemingly positive event like a celebration can become a trigger. Recognizing their pervasiveness is the first step to navigating them successfully. Triggers come in many forms. Let's explore three main types: emotional, environmental, and social. Emotional triggers involve feelings like stress, anxiety, loneliness, or even boredom. Environmental triggers are places or things that remind us of our past behaviors, like a bar we used to frequent or a certain song. Social triggers involve people, places, or situations that make us feel pressured or uncomfortable. Emotional minefields, navigating feelings to avoid relapse. Our emotions are powerful. Learning to identify and manage difficult emotions is crucial in recovery. When we feel overwhelmed by stress, anger, or sadness, it's essential to have healthy coping mechanisms in place. This might include exercise, meditation, journaling, or talking to a therapist or support group. Environmental hazards, recognizing and avoiding risky situations. We will explore how our surroundings can impact our mental and emotional well-being and how we can take proactive steps to protect ourselves. Just as we need to be mindful of our emotional state, it's equally crucial to be aware of the environments we place ourselves in. Our surroundings can significantly influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We need to be conscious of the places we frequent and the people we interact with. A peaceful environment can promote calmness and clarity, while a chaotic or triggering environment can lead to stress and negative emotion. Are there places or things that trigger cravings or negative thoughts? Identifying these triggers is the first step in managing them. It could be a specific location, a certain group of people, or even particular activities that bring about unwanted feelings. If so, it's important to avoid those triggers whenever possible. This might mean steering clear of certain places, changing your route to avoid passing by a triggering location, or even altering your daily routine to minimize exposure to these triggers. This might mean changing our routines, finding new hobbies, or engaging in activities that promote positive feelings and distract from negative thoughts. Taking up a new hobby can provide a healthy outlet for stress and help build new, positive associations. Seeking support from loved ones is also crucial. Whether it's talking to a friend, attending group therapy sessions, or spending time with family, having a support system can make a significant difference in managing and avoiding risky situations. Remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Social triggers are the challenge of relationships in recovery. Navigating relationships during recovery can be incredibly complex and challenging. The people we surround ourselves with can have a profound impact on our journey. Relationships can be both a source of support and a potential trigger. On one hand, having a strong support system can provide the encouragement and motivation needed to stay on track. Friends and family who understand and respect our journey can be invaluable. It's important to surround ourselves with people who support our recovery. These individuals can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on, and a sense of community that makes the recovery process less isolating. They can celebrate our victories and help us through our struggles. At the same time, we need to be prepared to set boundaries with those who might jeopardize our progress. This can be difficult, especially if these individuals are close friends or family members. However, protecting our recovery must be our top priority. This might mean limiting contact with certain individuals. It could involve having honest conversations about our needs and expectations and being firm about what we can and cannot tolerate, or avoiding situations where we might be tempted to engage in unhealthy behaviors. This could mean skipping social events where alcohol or drugs are present, or finding new activities that align with our recovery goals. Ultimately, the challenge of relationships in recovery is about finding a balance between seeking support and protecting our progress. Finding strength in awareness and action leads to triumph. I've worked with many individuals who have struggled with addiction and mental health challenges. Each story is unique, yet they all share a common thread of resilience and the pursuit of a better life. The journey is often fraught with obstacles, but the human spirit's capacity for growth and change is truly remarkable. One story that stands out is that of a young woman named Sarah. Sarah's journey is a powerful example of how awareness and action can lead to profound transformation. Sarah had been struggling with alcohol addiction for years. Her battle with addiction began in her late teens and continued into her 20s. The grip of alcohol on her life was strong, and it seemed like an insurmountable challenge. She had tried to quit many times, but always found herself relapsing. Each relapse brought with it a wave of guilt and shame, making it even harder for her to find the strength to try again. The cycle of addiction seemed never-ending. Through therapy, Sarah began to identify her triggers. Her therapist helped her to explore the underlying reasons for her drinking, and together they uncovered patterns in her behavior. She realized that she often drank when she felt lonely or stressed. These emotions were powerful triggers that led her to seek solace in alcohol. Understanding this connection was a crucial step in her recovery. She also noticed that certain social situations like parties or gatherings with friends who drank heavily were particularly challenging for her. These environments made it difficult for her to resist the temptation to drink. Armed with this awareness, Sarah began to develop coping strategies. She worked closely with her therapist to create a plan that would help her navigate these difficult situations. She started practicing yoga and meditation to manage her stress. These practices helped her to find a sense of calm and balance, reducing her reliance on alcohol as a coping mechanism. She joined a support group and began attending meetings regularly. The support and understanding she found in these groups were invaluable. She realized that she was not alone in her struggle and that others had successfully overcome similar challenges. She also made a conscious effort to avoid situations that she knew would be difficult for her. This meant sometimes saying no to social invitations or leaving events early if she felt overwhelmed. It wasn't easy, but with time and effort, Sarah was able to maintain her sobriety. Each day was a new opportunity to make positive choices, and she celebrated each milestone along the way. Her story is a testament to the power of awareness and proactive action in overcoming addiction. Sarah's journey reminds us that change is possible, and with the right support and strategies, we can find the strength to overcome even the most daunting challenges. Sarah's story doesn't end with her sobriety. She continues to work on her personal growth and mental health. She journals regularly, reflecting on her progress and setting new goals for herself. Her relationship with her therapist remains a cornerstone of her ongoing journey. Inspired by her own experiences, Sarah has also started to give back to the community. She volunteers at local support groups, sharing her story and offering hope to others who are struggling. Her journey has come full circle as she now helps others find their own paths to recovery. Sarah's life today is filled with moments of joy and fulfillment. She has built a strong support network of friends and family who understand and respect her journey. She finds peace in nature and takes time to appreciate the simple pleasures in life. Her story is a powerful reminder that no matter how difficult the journey, there is always hope. With awareness, action, and support, we can overcome our challenges and build a brighter future. Sarah's triumph is a beacon of hope for anyone facing similar struggles. As we reflect on Sarah's journey, let us remember that we all have the strength within us to overcome our challenges. By becoming aware of our triggers, developing coping strategies, and seeking support, we can find the path to a healthier, happier life. Sarah's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of taking proactive steps towards recovery. Fill your toolkit for success. Build coping strategies. Coping strategies are essential for navigating triggers and preventing relapse. These are tools and techniques that help us manage difficult emotions, cope with cravings, and make healthy choices. Some effective coping strategies include exercise, mindfulness, journaling, spending time in nature, connecting with loved ones, and engaging in hobbies and activities that bring us joy. Realize the power of sharing. All stories matter. Sharing our stories can be incredibly empowering. When we share our experiences with others, we break down the stigma surrounding addiction and mental health. We realize that we are not alone in our struggles. Sharing our stories can also inspire others who are on their own journeys of recovery. Continuing the journey. Seek out, receive, and accept resources for lasting recovery. Recovery is a journey, not a destination. There are many resources available to support us along the way. These include therapists, counselors, support groups, and online communities. Don't hesitate to reach out for help when you need it. Embrace the challenge and celebrate the victories. Recovery is not about perfection, it's about progress. There will be challenges along the way, there might be setbacks, but it's important to remember that every step forward is a victory worth celebrating. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your successes, and never give up on your journey to recovery.